Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a treat for you today. We are at C2 Aero or C2 Carter Customs. C2 Aero is the website. Adam Carter, I'm sure you guys have seen him before at the shows. I think I saw you first at Mustang Week, like, well, past 2 years haven't happened. So like 2018, weren't you there?
Yeah, that was my first year there.
Okay. I think I officially met you then, but we just talked a little bit, didn't really meet each other. But we're going to take a tour of his shop. He's going to show you where he makes all of his products, how he ships it, how he packages it, and just all the ingenious parts that he offers for Mustangs and other cars, right?
Yeah. We've started doing some Buick stuff, Corvettes, Focus RS, and looking to get into other cars here in the near future too.
Oh, perfect. All right, so stick around, check this out. Like, I didn't even see the exhaust there.
Nope. I sized it to match the stripe.
Yeah, that's awesome. Your ducts are functional now?
I'm still trying to figure out where I want to run them to.
Yeah.
I was going to do a rear diff cooler, but since the exhaust doesn't go by the rear diff now,
It's not as, doesn't get as hot.
so I'm probably going to do a rear brake cooling duct.
You've got what? These are 11s all around?
11 and a half.
11 and a halfs?
With 335s all the way around.
Man.
Signature wheel out of California had been made for me. I was the first to get that color combo.
So cool. The 18s?
Yep.
18 by 11 and a halfs?
Yep. Got the GT500 Brimbos on it. I made the mounting brackets. Found them on Craigslist. A guy had them new in the box.
Oh man.
And I got all four for $600, and then 6 months later sold them the rears back for $300. So I've only got $300 in it.
So you didn't use the rears, you just used the front ones?
Yeah. The rears were like a 1/4 inch bigger than the Cobra brakes.
So it wasn't worth. I just bought Cobra brakes for the Capri from Out the Pasture Pony Parts.
Okay.
I gotta find me a rear end still, a disc brake rear end for
8.8?
it. Yeah, an 8.8. Why, you got one? Hey, hey, hey. All right.
Sure do. Yeah. Out of my '93 Fox, I'd done the Ford Racing big brake conversion on it.
Okay. Is it 4-load?
5.
Okay. We're in business then.
Yep.
All right. I didn't expect coming to buy something today, but look at there. This was originally a Mach 1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So it's still the original motor, stage performance and fabrication in Youngsville. Recently did the build for it when I went from the P1 Pro Charge to the D1. But a little bit lower compression, all forged internals. All new pre-angle valve job, all new valve springs, retainers, bearings,
Yeah.
seals everything.
Just freshened it up and
Yeah.
do like ARP bolts and stuff.
Yep. Canton road race oil pan with the windage tray, improved performance, front mount oil cooler with a thermostat in it, so it doesn't overcool the oil. It doesn't open it up until 180 degrees.
Okay.
Which is really nice.
That is, I never even thought about overcooling it.
Yeah. Yep. With a big cooler like that, you have a chance of not getting it ever up to temperature.
So it's not actually functioning correctly. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
Is this a C2 creation as well?
It is. When I put the Pro Charger on it, they put the air filter right over here, and I wanted to make sure I still had a functional scoop. So I fabbed this up, and that was my first time TIG welding aluminum, so the welds are not pretty. And
but it works.
Yep. A good welder gives me flack about it, but it's held together for
That's when you just shut
10
the
years. Yep.
But he has the, we'll get into this in a little bit. He has the heat extractors on his hood and fenders.
Yep. Yep. Modified Mach 1 hood scoop. So I cut the sides out of the scoop, welded in taller sides. So
I thought it looked bigger.
Yep.
Okay.
It's almost twice as tall as a regular scoop.
You're trying to compete with my hood scoop? Is that what you're trying to do?
I love that scoop. Man.
The hood scoop made the car. Like when I knew I'd always wanted to do it, and I found that one and put it on. 'Cause, you know, they came with the little tiny hood scoop.
Yep.
It's a exaggerated Boss 429 scoop.
Yep. Yeah.
We had to mold it a little bit, but you know.
I just never thought a small scoop on these cars looked like.
Yeah, they always look like they weren't up high enough, or they need to be pushed up higher or something.
With the aggressiveness of the cars, they needed something a little bit more.
Yeah. So what transmission do you have?
T56 Magnum.
Okay.
Topped with an S1 sequential shifter on it.
Do you like it or not?
I love it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I never cared for the way the Magnum shifted.
Okay.
I tried a couple different shifters on it. The gates were always pretty vague, and I had a couple misshifts at wide open throttle on the road course, and decided that that shifter was a whole lot cheaper than a new motor.
Yeah. Well, that's a funny story. I bought a brand new TKO 600 several years ago. Put it in. That's why I still had 302.
Yeah.
And I did a power shift from third to fourth and went into reverse. I did it twice.
Yep.
And after I'd fixed the valves twice, the transmission never broke. It was tough.
Yep.
Like in reverse, I'm sliding the back tires, everything.
Yep.
But I went back to automatic for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been looking at these shifters. I really like them.
Yeah.
So I've got a tree mech back in now. It's not it's just a regular. It's the old TKO. It's the 3550 TKO.
Yeah.
But that shifter is so cool.
Yep. I cut a lot of the floor to prevent from having to take the transmission out to do the install.
Okay.
I highly recommend pulling the transmission.
Yeah.
But yeah, at that point I already knew it's turning into a race car, so I didn't care cutting it more.
Yeah, you're full on race car now mode.
It's not like I haven't already cut a few holes in the car.
Yeah, it's got a couple holes in it. I'm surprised it still has windshield wipers.
They don't currently work.
Okay.
But they're there.
Okay.
I've got to do some work to get the dash back in it and trim the dash for the AIM digital dash.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. My car comes last.
Yep, exactly.
And,
you gotta get everybody else's stuff done first.
Yeah.
It's really cool though.
It's a fun car.
I bet. I've been thinking about buying a new age car. I liked them when they first came out. Like I graduated college in '99. I really considered buying a Cobra, that '99 Cobra in that Kelly green color. I really love those, but
yep. The green is a love or hate.
it is, yeah. But even like we had a 2012 Mustang, and me and my wife talked about buying the Richard Petty blue color.
Yeah.
She's like, I think it's cool now, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it in 6 months.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same with the grabber green and everything.
Yep.
You either gotta love it or.
Yep. And it's one specs that people will always love it or hate it.
Yes.
It's like the plum crazy purple.
You
just gotta hope that it maintains that following.
Exactly. So this basically has almost everything you offer on this car.
Yep, for the new Edge.
Yeah.
We pretty much have street and race versions of everything. I'm still rocking the original Mach 1 style side splitters.
Okay.
We've got a Gen 2 style that it's a little bit more cut out to make it easier to get in and out of the car. A little bit more aggressive looking. I really like how clean it is, and I matched this.
Yeah, I like that. I like the curve at the front.
For Ponies in the Smokies, I threw our street rear diffuser on the car.
Okay, yeah, I thought they had.
I do have a lot more aggressive race version. Actually, I have two different race versions now. I've got a full width one that fills in the exhaust pipe holes. I've got a Gen 2 race one that sticks out behind the car a couple inches.
Oh, perfect.
It's got a lot.
That's kind of like the one in your logo.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And you're asking about the 3D printing. These spoiler mounts are all 3D printed.
Oh, perfect.
It's carbon fiber infused nylon, so it's strong. Has a little bit of flex to it.
Yeah.
It's really light.
You got full adjustability too. That's nice.
Yep. One thing that really sets ours apart.
Backup camera.
Yeah. Yep.
What are these?
So those are the mounts for the race diffuser.
Oh, okay.
I've got.
Because they take.
I've got rods that come down and bolted on.
That didn't sound good.
It is an IRS equipped car.
Oh, okay. I guess you swapped that?
Yeah.
The Mach 1s didn't have that, right?
Correct. Yep. Whole bunch of goodies on it.
Did that make a huge difference on the track, the IRS?
So at the time I did it, it was more of a street car.
Okay.
And I wanted it for the handling and the ride quality.
Okay.
Completely changed the feel of the car. Had I to do it over again, knowing that it's going to be a full race car, I probably would have kept a solid rear and gone torque arm.
Oh, okay.
And
with the maximum,
Linker, hammered bar. But it's there.
It's there now. And I guess it holds the power, so.
Yeah.
You got upgraded axles in it and stuff?
I still have the original axles, but I did Delrin bushings, all new mounts on everything, the extreme tie rods, and the cross axis bearings, the Ford Racing girdle on it, torsion T2R differential.
Oh man.
There's not much factory left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Max Motorsports coilovers all the way around. Coney single adjustables. The guys at Road Race 1 did a suspension analysis that they sent to Maximum Motorsports to determine the spring rates the car should have.
Okay.
They look at the size of the wheels, the tires, the shocks, what the car is going to be used for, power level, everything.
So what is power level? I didn't ask earlier.
So with the break-in tune, we're sitting at 530 at the wheels.
You ain't got through the break-in yet?
No.
He had the motor in there at pits, which was, goodness, 2 months ago or so. He needs to get out and drive more and less work.
Yep. And I've probably only put 20 miles on it since.
Oh man. It is still street legal though, correct? Ish. Still got lights, let's put it that way.
It still has lights, it still has a tag.
Okay. That's street legal in my book.
With the motor build, I switched from the factory ECU to the Mega Squirt.
Okay.
So that got rid of the OBD2.
Oh, okay, so don't really. Well, what year is it?
04.
So you're getting close to the no inspection.
2 or 3 years, I think is all I have left.
Yep.
So I'm just going to keep the tag on it.
Yeah.
No more than I drive it. I mean, it's fully insured, so.
Yeah.
I got my bases covered.
Yeah. That works. All right, guys, we've been kind of waiting. He's got a guy mowing his grass right now, but we've been waiting to do a shop tour. We could probably get on with it now. I think he's away from the building. But this place is really cool. It's just shop he's built and just added on as needed, as required, and looks to me you can just about do anything in here. So
that's my goal.
yeah.
It's 26 by 60, 12-foot walls, fully insulated. I've added another 1,000 square feet thanks to the mezzanine.
Yep.
Got a creative with that. Use pallet racking and ran joists between it. So I've got an assembly area upstairs, packaging. My office is upstairs.
Yeah, we'll see that in just a second. That's really cool. I never even thought about using the racks for as I don't even know what you would call it. Studs? Supports?
Yeah.
Because I actually have a set of those in my basement that I bought where I had a storage unit and this guy was getting rid of them. He was like, he was going to throw them out.
Yeah.
When I put them in my basement, I had to cut them off. But yeah, they work because, man, they'll hold just about anything.
The first 2 sections I bought were 16 feet tall.
Yeah.
So I had to cut 4 feet off.
Okay. Yep.
And, you know, they're great. They hold a ton of weight.
Yeah.
So I keep all my product, like my corrugate, which weighs a ton, put all that on the racking so it doesn't load the floor.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize that was coming through the floor.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's genius.
And,
guys, the more I'm here, I'm discovering that Adam is a genius. So
you get creative.
Yes.
Like to get the air compressor upstairs, I've got a 120 volt winch that I can hook up to the rafters, and I just lifted it right up and then stuck the flooring underneath it and set it down.
When you work by yourself, you got to get creative.
Yep.
So you run this whole shop by yourself, correct?
I've got a guy that helps me part time.
Okay.
He's here about 8 hours a week.
Okay.
And, I definitely need more help.
Okay.
So it's that hard point in the stage of the business where it's more than I can do by myself, but I can't quite
afford to get somebody full time.
Yeah. But we're getting close.
We're going through that with the spa right now, like, you know, hiring people, and we got to have it to get stuff done. But anyway.
Yep.
All right, let's start. I guess let's start here. Just give us a walkthrough.
Absolutely. We've recently added support rods to our list of products, so I picked up a little tool room lathe. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job.
This is what?
Yeah. So all the rods are pre-clear anodized, so I just leave them in the protective wrapper. We make the mounts for them in-house, and I actually anodize them in-house as well.
Okay.
That's been a learning curve. Hopefully in the next 6 to 8 months we'll be able to offer different colors as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
But clear is the easiest.
Yes.
That's what I'm sticking with so far.
Perfect.
Yep. Originally got a small little 3-axis milling machine. I did have a huge mill that was a project, and I haven't had time to mess with it. So I decided to sell it so I could do this addition on the mezzanine.
Oh, okay.
Because it was 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
And, this little guy will do everything that I need it to.
Mm-hmm. This air conditioner is awesome.
Yeah. So Mr. Cool Mini Split.
Nice.
Came pre-charged.
So you just set it up yourself? And
yeah. Set it up, hook the lines up, open up some valves. Had my normal electrician come out and hook up the power to it, and that was it.
That's awesome. I'm going to have to look and... We've been thinking about putting more in our bedroom because our bedroom is at the far end of the AC.
Yeah.
It's always warmer in our bedroom and cooler. When it's wintertime, we don't mind because it's cooler. But I could do that and put one in the garage and one in the bedroom.
Yeah. You can get them with multiple head units.
That's what I'm saying. Get separate one.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I've got 2 completely separate units. One for downstairs. I've just recently added a second unit upstairs.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You did all that. I just noticed the tile floor. That's nice.
The VCT tile. Originally, I really wanted polished concrete.
Yeah.
But when I was about to pull the trigger on it, the guy doubled the price.
Okay.
And the VCT tiles, they're like less than $1 a square foot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you mess it up, pop it out, stick a new one down. It's easy.
Perfect.
Really brightens up the space.
It does, yeah. I just realized that you even had, like, I didn't really see it first.
Yep.
So we got a table saw.
Yeah.
Chop saw.
Part storage, well, fastener storage mainly in there. The the router table that I designed for putting the chamfer on all the parts.
Okay. It gives us that cool silver outline all the way around.
Yep.
Okay.
3D printed the dust collecting head for it.
I'm telling you guys, genius right here. You might need to do consulting for people's garages, like garage setup consulting.
Yeah. I love fixture design, figuring out the best way to make things. Like the table, it's got drop leaves on it, so you fold it up, and it's 17 feet long.
Oh man!
So it gets big in a hurry.
You've got the whole DeWalt catalog here.
Yes. Yeah.
You need a DeWalt sponsor.
I wish I could. This Impact was driven over by my F-150.
Oh, still works.
Works great. I've never really been able to kill them. Of course, once you get in bed,
I guess you made your tool holder as well.
I did.
Okay.
Yep. So it holds all the batteries, 2 chargers, the tools. I've got another. As I've bought more tools, I had to do another rack off to the side.
Yeah. So cool.
On a little bandsaw.
Bandsaw.
Do wood or metal. Dedicated drill presses. The drill press on the left, its only job is to drill the holes in the fins.
Okay.
Because I use 3 little screws to hold each fin in.
Okay.
So if you ever damage a fin on one of our diffusers, you can let me know. I offer replacement fins.
Oh, perfect.
So I've only, in 5 years, I think I've only sent out 3 sets of fins. Usually
they hold up.
Yeah. Usually it's air ride guys that'll back into a spot and drop it down on a curb without realizing it.
Yeah.
But it's easy to replace.
Yeah.
And I try to really take care of my customers.
Of course, yeah.
Yep. I've got a chop saw set up just for cutting all the spacers we use for mounting the front splitters.
Okay.
And
here's the magic machine.
Yes, the Cnc Router. It's got a 7-horse spindle on it. Again, 3D printed dust collecting hood on it. It's a vacuum table with a 10 horsepower vacuum pump. Stuck my dust collector in the corner. Everything's vented outside. Made my computer stand. And been slowly working, trying to get as much stuff off of the floor as I can so I can keep the shop cleaner. Which I am not a clean person.
Okay.
But the guy that helps me is super particular, which has been great because it's forced me to be cleaner as well.
Awesome. And this is some stuff in progress here?
Yes. Yeah. Raw material storage is normally on these 2 pallets, and then work in progress goes next shelf up. Once it gets off of either the router table, the CNC router or the router table, it goes upstairs and gets ready for stickers and packaging.
What are your templates here for? I just saw those.
Those are the bending jigs for putting the vertical trim pieces on our splitters.
Okay.
So basically all new edge and back front splitters have a vertical component to them. And that's how I figured out the best way to put them together. I used to use a Sharpie and draw on the parts where the piece was supposed to go. And I have to bend it by hand as I went.
Oh, okay. This makes it easier for installation.
Way easier, yeah. So I cut assembly time in half.
Perfect.
Yep.
And these are for like steering column fillers?
Yeah, if you have a quick disconnect steering wheel, that hides all the ignition switch.
Okay. What year models is covered?
It'll fit the later Foxes with the airbags all the way up to 2004.
Okay.
So
that's great.
Super simple part, but it really cleans up the steering column.
And those are available on the website as well?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Jesse, that's what you've been looking for right there. C2 Aero.
Nice little welding table.
Okay. Well, I see the welder now. I started to ask earlier where the welder was because I've seen a lot of welded stuff in here.
So I've got the Tig Welder there.
Okay.
And then I've got a MIG welder, which I typically use in the corner. Horizontal bandsaw. This is a sneak peek at a flat bottom front splitter that I'm working on.
Oh, this is Nobody's seen this yet, guys. This is
So
breaking news.
yes, so it goes all the way back. The K member comes to here, so this actually goes back almost up to the oil pan,
Oh man, that's
or the drain plug on the oil pan.
that's to clean up the air under the car.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Most of our race diffusers, they've got a built-in diffuser that helps pull air up and out. But I wanted to try a more traditional flat bottom, and to take weight out of it, we machined these pockets in it, and it took 6 or 7 pounds out of the weight.
That's
of the
a lot.
diffuser. Our front splitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the material that you use for your splitter? I don't know if we've covered that yet.
So it's aluminum composite. So think thin sheet of aluminum top and bottom with a solid plastic core.
I'm sure it makes it tougher than just plastic splitters.
Yeah.
And
I started out making them out of ABS plastic,
Okay.
but ABS has pretty big thermal expansion. So basically, you park the car out in the sun, the top heats up, and the splitter picks up a warp. That I couldn't really fight that.
Yeah.
And so I came across this material, and it weighs about the same as ABS, but it's a lot more rigid and doesn't suffer from that. And it has the nice powder coated finish on it.
Oh, perfect.
So it's really
Yeah, I really like his stuff, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. If you ever look close, where he routes it, I guess, or finishes the edge, has a nice little silver edge on it,
Yep.
which I think is really cool.
and it's nice and smooth with the chamfer
Yeah.
on it. You don't, if you're
No cutting.
cleaning your car.
I'm sure that at high speeds it's more rigid too, right?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. And the pieces you saw over there are made,
Okay.
were made
Okay, for these.
for
Okay.
bending those.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I didn't even ask this question. How did you get into making aero?
So I started working on cars, like lowering cars, doing exhaust work, polishing, IRS exhaust systems, just to help to pay for my car hire.
Oh yeah,
And
as we all do. Yeah.
one of my buddies asked me if I could make a set of side splitters for his Termi. I was like, "What's a side splitter?" And he sent me a picture. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can make that."
Yeah.
So I made it, and then another one, my now really good friend Brett Davis saw it. He wanted a set for his car, and I made a set for my car. I'm like, I bet I could make a rear diffuser, really clean up the back of the car.
Yeah.
And Brett saw it and wanted one, and he bugged me for like 8 months to get an Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want to mess with Instagram. And I
Yeah.
finally did, and it just started
Grew from there.
growing. And I've always been a car guy.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's Grand National. I mean, he's got
Yeah.
74 Z28 Camaro.
Oh, okay. So you got it honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm an equal opportunist.
Mm-hmm.
If it's fast and handles good, I like it.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't like my wagon, man. It's not fast or handle good.
It's cool though.
But you can ride down the road. It's nice for riding down here.
Yeah. My first
But-
car was a 64 Corvair,
Okay.
which is not fast or cool,
Yeah.
but
Well-
I still have it.
I like them.
Yep.
You still have it?
I do.
Oh man,
It's at my dad's shop in Burlington,
that's awesome.
and the plan for it is to do a turbo motor and bag it.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Yep. So it's that car taught me a lot about how to work on a car and
Yeah.
get home.
The Corvairs will do that to you. Yeah.
Yeah. No heat, no air conditioning, no power steering, no power brakes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's just raw.
Yep.
Yep. Raw automotive.
Education.
Yeah, education. There we go.
I had the gas pedal brake on me, the clutch
Yep.
cable brake.
Oh,
I mean, there's nothing like setting the throttle manually and then having to shut the hood, hop back in the car,
And
and
just-
see if you had enough
enough.
throttle to be able to do 35
Yep.
miles an hour.
Now I've driven home without a clutch cable before.
Yeah.
Crank it and
Yep.
then get going and shift without it. My '87 Mustang, I broke. Well, actually, the quadrant broke. I had aluminum quadrant, but it bent it broke the aluminum off. That's the first time I ever had that happen.
Wow.
But I was rough on it. But,
They're Mustangs.
they're Mustangs.
They're meant to be that way.
Yeah, I built it to beat on. I
Yeah.
mean, that's why I keep making them stronger.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go upstairs now and check out his finishing and the packaging. The packaging is really cool, and how it'll show up to you guys.
One of the newest additions to the rear diffusers, we started engraving
Oh, that's cool.
what it is
Yeah,
on it.
nice. Yeah, we missed that stuff earlier.
Yeah. So I've got that. Let's see.
I mean, could you like,
That's more of the same.
let's say if I custom order one for my car, could it say like cool free in it?
Sure.
Is that possible?
It is possible.
Okay.
But that'll be bottom of the gas
Yeah.
tank facing down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just thought about that. Like you could just do, if people go order custom stuff, they want to pay a little extra and
Yeah.
have it customized to their car.
We do sometimes do body matched stickers.
Okay.
So our logo that goes on
Oh.
the side of all the diffusers
Yeah.
and side splitters and everything, we can get that done body color.
Perfect.
Cop orange is a popular one.
I saw this earlier. What is this used for?
So that is a prototype motor cover. For,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I saw it. So it's like, oh, you got something on there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've got a doghouse on this motor. When I started doing more of the dust collection,
Yeah.
there are certain situations where the hose could snag or get pinched
Okay.
between here. So I'm just playing with different things
Awesome.
to.
Yeah, just to make it all work.
Yep.
I see how they come through the floor now.
Yeah.
That's genius.
So all the weight stays on the racking, and
Yeah.
really it's just the floor, the like standing room.
All right, so this is where everything comes
So
after it's been machined.
Yep, so after it comes off of the router table and gets the nice chamfer on it, comes up here, it'll get stickers put on it, the installation kit will be added, it'll get boxed, and most of the stuff actually goes out right away now.
Okay.
But the
You
plan-
ship it with the protective covering still on it?
We do, yes. We'll peel it back to put the sticker on it, and then just fold it right back over.
Keeps everything from UPS and FedEx, what they do to it.
Well, they are still very rough on things.
Yes.
But you know, I'm working on getting better packaging,
Yeah.
figuring out what time of the year I have to upgrade it even more.
Okay.
Because one of the things that we really struggle with is the size of the front splitters get hit with the oversized fee.
Oh, yeah.
And we get my biggest complaint is the shipping cost.
Yeah.
And for like most of our race splitters, we charge $175 in shipping, but it actually costs $275 to ship.
Could
And-
somebody come pick it up here if you want?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So you offer somebody want to just purchase it and come here and pick it up?
Yes, absolutely. And for like Mustang Week, if someone wants to
Oh, yeah.
pre-purchase it, I'll happily deliver it there for free.
You can be there Mustang Week.
Yes.
And there's a rumor he might be at the Fox Gathering.
Yes.
So
Yep.
that's in November. You guys don't forget November 6th.
Yep. We're looking forward to it. I won't be in a Fox,
But,
but hopefully I
hey.
can get a couple of them down there.
Yeah.
Yep. And we've got.
We'll try to get Doug there with his Fox body.
Yep. That'd be nice. Yep. Got an ABS bending fixture, so
Okay.
this is for putting the bend in the bottom of our rear diffusers.
Okay.
It's basically this fancy heating element on a
Okay.
thermostat.
You can see we got our labels here.
Yep. Like I said, the guy that helps me out is super organized. Got
He is.
the label printer, and the post-its are temporary. And, we designed. I designed my own.
He made his own drawer, guys,
Yeah.
to use for his.
This will be for
Hardware.
fasteners, installation kits, stickers, tools.
There's the cool silver line again.
Yep.
This is like this design area.
So, shipping computer, the open orders list, figured out.
That's a big list.
Yeah. With the onset of COVID, for 6+ months, I was running between 50 and 100 open orders.
Oh man,
And,
does that stress you out a little bit?
yes.
Yeah,
It's the right problem to have.
it is.
Recently, to help with the organization of it, did drop-down lists and color coding, so you can just take a glance at it and
Okay.
see where the order is in line. Almost all of our customers have been super understanding of a 2 to 3 week backlog.
Okay. Have you had any problem getting materials?
No, knock
Okay.
on wood. Our supplier has.
I'm not trying to jinx you or
material.
anything, but
Yep.
I know some people have had
Yep.
problems getting
They've run
raw
out of it a
materials.
couple times in the Raleigh area, but they'll get it shipped in from some of their other stores
Perfect.
for me. And, so it's been great.
Yep.
They're really good about letting me know if they're going to have a shortage, and I stock up to make sure I'm covered.
Awesome. He's got some artwork here.
Yeah, my 4-year-old did that.
Perfect.
Yep.
It's the next one up.
Yep.
All right, so
this table,
just
part of the packaging.
packaging.
I've got tape and shrink wrap and tape guns in there.
We have a 3D printer here.
Yes, it's a prototyping printer. Doesn't get used all that much anymore. Nice Quincy air compressor.
Nice.
My old compressor that I've had for 20 plus years died about 6 months ago.
Oh. Had to upgrade.
Yep. But it's been really good.
So this is splitter storage over here.
Yes, and
This is
So this is a 0304 Cobra street splitter. We had these boxes custom made to not hit the oversized package fee.
oh, perfect.
If I add 1/4 inch in any direction, the shipping goes from like $65 to $275.
Oh man.
So that's why there's not more space on
Yeah.
the corners. I'd like it to have more cushioning, but it makes the price go up so much
But
more.
they're pretty tough too. So
Yeah. They
and this
absolutely are.
is how it look when it comes out of the box. Other than I'm sure some packing material or something.
Yep. We've got a top half to the box that has our logo on it. We've got several different size packages, orders in process, parts ready to be packaged, parts that are already packaged, bumpers that I'm going to use for displays. The goal is to have all these bumpers on a stand at Mustang Week, and I'm going to redo you saw my new side splitter display at
Yes. Yeah, that looks really good.
I'm going to make a new version of that that's a little bit shorter with more information engraved
Okay.
on it.
Is this the bumper for your car too?
Yes. Yep. That's the one I had on at
Pits. Okay, that's what. So you have two separate bumpers for you.
I
Doing
do.
a whole nother setup.
Yep. The bumper that's downstairs is the factory Mach 1 bumper.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to go back to it. I love the look of the Mach 1 bumper on the Mach 1.
Yeah, I do too.
And I don't really use the fog lights or anything anymore.
Okay.
So figured I'd go back and try that.
All right, here's one more of your products, right? Or one more
so
line.
Section of our hood vents. I've got our heat extractor hood vent. I recently added a little gurney flap to the lineup, so on the front of this it'll fold up.
Okay.
Help pull a little bit more air out.
Explain how they come and.
Sure. So the way you see it is the way that it will come, so that you can actually use the part as the installation template. So you put tape on your hood, put it where you want it. You can use a mechanical pencil to mark the inside lines, drill your mounting holes, take it off, cut the big opening, put it back on, and then you simply push these down to bend them.
So you can put them at whatever angle you need, or.
Yep.
So if you need to avoid something that's underneath, or.
Throttle body, blow off valve, coolant reservoir, anything. You can either not bend it as much, or you can bend it where you want it and then trim it. Then you take it off, paint it, powder coat it. I've had people wrap them, hydro dip them.
Whatever you want.
Most people paint them black. I have had guys painting them body color, so they really blend in more.
Oh yeah.
A couple of guys have had them hydro dipped carbon fiber. But they're really versatile.
Looks like you're out of stock on your side pieces, like on yours, or was that a one-off? The one behind the fender well?
So that one has been a pain.
Okay.
We're trying to get them to where we can 3D print them repeatedly,
Okay.
and it's been a struggle.
So you basically got the prototype in your car and trying to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah. I've been trying to find someone that does fiberglass work to reproduce them in fiberglass or carbon fiber, but I haven't had any luck with that
Okay.
yet.
So stay tuned for those. Those will be coming later.
Yes. Yep. I'd love to offer them. And then more of our custom drawers for installation kits. This one I had pull-out dividers. do so much with the routers.
Yeah, with the router having. Are these for packing or just for?
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect.
So on our race splitters, these will come all the way around it.
Oh, nice.
They are also great for loading a car onto the trailer. Stick this on the front.
Oh, so it rubs.
Yep. So it doesn't give you a sharp edge to hit the trailer lip.
I can show you a video. I'll put a video right here of Adam loading his car at pits when the ramps flew out.
Oh, jeez. Please don't. I think I scared a bunch of people on that one, myself included.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, cool. Well, guys, that's the whole shop. He does it right here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
You can find him at c2aero.com.
Right.
And he's on Instagram, Facebook.
Yep.
Any other ones? TikTok?
No.
You know TikTok videos?
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see me dance. Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking this out with us. And I'm going to go see if we can work out a deal on this rear end. And I will talk to you later. Till next time, I'm out of here.